Opay is planning to go public and they're not planning to list in Nigeria. And honestly, we need to talk about that. Here are the facts. Opay Digital Services is planning a US IPO, targeting a valuation of approximately $4 billion, with Citigroup, Deutsche Bank, and JP Morgan Chase appointed to manage the offering. That $4 billion is basically equivalent to 5.4 trillion naira, give or take. Now, let me put that in context for you. Opay has more than 40 million users in Nigeria alone. About 10 million of those users are active every single day. Who doesn't use Opay at least once a day? That just makes you see that this is not a company, a foreign company that just wandered into Nigeria by mistake. This company has been here. It's basically a household name now. It's a company that was built on Nigerian consumers, Nigerian agents, walking Nigerian streets, and Nigerian Naira flowing through it. And yet, they're going to list in New York. I mean, that hurts my feelings, to be honest. And they've already hired a new global management team, including a former Citigroup investment managing director as CFO, which is exactly the kind of hire you make when you're planning to list in the public market. Now, here's where it gets interesting because the question everybody's asking is, why is Opay not listing on the NGX? Business Day made an argument that an NGX listing for Opay would have been a strategic home court advantage. Opay was built on Nigeria. Its users are Nigerian. Its revenue flows in Naira. Opay's entire growth story would not actually exist without this country that we're in. It's a fact. Nairametrics pointed that Opay's headquarters is in Singapore, owned by Chinese investors and funded by Japanese private equity. The argument is that while Nigeria provided the revenue, the users, and so on, the wealth from this listing will flow to Wall Street investors instead, rather than to Nigerians that actually built this platform from the ground up. Sad story. And there's an argument that if Opay had listed on the NGX, its 50 million users would have been shareholders, would have made some money back from what we're already making them. People who use the app every day could have owned a piece of that company and made some profit from it too. That is the kind of wealth creation that helps build the economy. But no, Opay said no. No. Now, sentiment aside, let's be fair. The case for a US listing is real. Deeper capital pools, global visibility, stronger analyst coverage, and the credibility of a New York listing are genuine advantages for a company with international ambitions. Let's be fair. But Opay will need to be careful. Jumia, the last major Nigerian-focused company to list in the US, went public at $49 per share and has since fallen to $8 per share. And this goes to show you that the US market does not always understand African business models. It's our model. But what does this mean for you as an investor? The first one is that now nothing has been officially announced yet. No formal filing has been made yet. What we basically have are reports from Bloomberg and signals from Opay's investors. So watch this space. Secondly, if the US IPO happens and you have access to platforms that allow you to buy US stocks like Bamboo, Trove, and Co., you can actually buy. So just watch for the ticker when it starts. And three, use this moment to think about something bigger. Every time a Nigerian built or a Nigerian focused company lists abroad, it comes as a reminder of why we need to build our capital market better. The Nigerian reforms currently happening right now, the T+1 settlement, the extended trading hours, all of that is about making Nigeria the kind of market that companies will want to invest in, foreign and local, and also a place where foreign companies would want to list in too. We're not there yet, but we're moving. To be fair, Opay going public is a big deal, a very big deal for African fintech. Where they choose to do it is a different conversation for another day, and that's all right. Share this with your investment circle and drop your questions below. And as always, follow me, like, share to anyone who fancies content that revolves around the US and the Nigerian stock market. And I'll be seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye.